Here we are at the end of the 2013 Junior Summer Stages at Crail, and with the overall winners today, Alexander Vassallo and James Ford. James, we'll start off with you. This is your second outing up here in Scotland with us. How have you found Crail, compared to Ingleson was the other one you did?
It's been a good venue, yeah. I think it's well suited to the juniors. It's quite hard with all the chicanes and things, but it's been alright, yeah.
Yeah, but speed's different, isn't it? The speed factor.
No.
And we got a sunny day as well, so
yeah.
Mostly.
Well, it was supposed to rain this morning, which it didn't. Which is good, so.
But you've been happy with your trip up yourselves. Good result.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So now we'll turn to Alexander, man of surprise. You'll have to explain yourself, Alexander. Why were you out in Georgia's Micra?
Well, I think I've told probably everyone today, but for those that don't know, my car had all sorts of electrical problems at the last event, and then we thought we'd fixed it, and it happened again. And the team was working on the car until 11 o'clock last night, and we thought that, and we decided then that it wasn't going to be finished in time, and we're going to have to take it to Citroen. So we rang up Georgia Shields and her dad and asked if we could borrow the car, and we were told as long as we didn't scratch it or cause any damage because it's up for sale, would be more than welcome. And that's paid off well. I mean, just a massive thank you to all the lads back in the workshop, because it's not ours. Georgia Shields, luckily we were able to ring her up last night after the lads have been working on the car for 2 days solid until 11 o'clock, and finally decided that we weren't going to be able to get it done. So Rob last night had to head on down to Preston to pick the car up, and didn't get up here this morning until 7 o'clock. So massive thank you to him. We wouldn't have been competing in the event without him and the other lads, and yeah, it's been a good day.
So certainly it's taken a supreme effort, and you were pretty well quick out of the box. Okay, Ryan kind of had your measure in the first stage, but then you whoopsied it. So how did you adjust to, was that the first time you drove a Micra competitively?
Yeah, competitively first time I've drove a Micra, and it's the second time I've actually drove one. I drove Dave Humston's down at Kerborough on the test day, but was told I was only allowed to go 5/10. It was just really to see the turn in, and that car was up for sale at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think certainly you've put the sceptics to bed who said that a huge element of your success was down to the car. I think you proved today that stepping into a Micra, okay, very good Micra, but you can do it. So how does that make you feel?
It makes me happy. It's makes the last 2 years worth it. It just showed that I can actually drive. It's not just the car winning it for me, and that's a good feeling.
Yeah. So did you find a big transition, or how did you see the two cars?
I think it's good. I think it's just proved how close the manufacturers actually are in terms of the championship. The C1 is better on the faster stuff, and just because of the gearing, whereas the Micra on the tighter stuff and getting out the corners and in the chicanes is, I find, a nicer handling car and more progressive, and you can control it.
Well, it's been very impressive, and I think everyone's been very impressed with your performance, and I'm sure everyone else will join me in thanking the Shields for digging us out, because my car was sitting in the drive. I doubt if you'd have got the result in my car that you got with that one. But anyway, very well done. I think the effort, supreme, and it's to you and to your dad and the rest of the team. Thank you very much, and you're a worthy winner. Thank you. Crail and Andrew Bush, our Northern Ireland competitors. Andrew is a guest for the day. Very good to see you over, Andrew. Thank you for coming over. How have you found Crail? How have you got on today at the circuit?
It's been a very good day. First time sitting with Ben. First time for me doing an event in juniors in Scotland. I must say, very well run event. Like the way I did the 2 stages together. It was good fun, and very good venue. Good mileage in it. 8-minute stages, that's quite good going, and it's quite fast as well. We noticed the 2 final stages seem to be a lot quicker, a wee bit lacking in top end speed in the Micra, but the rest of the stuff was very, very good. A lot of driving, so very enjoyable day, and Ben drove very well, so he did, yeah.
Right, okay, thank you very much, Andrew. We now pass over to Ben. Well, Ben, we didn't see you at the last event, and here you've come today, and pretty much a cracking result, I think. How has the day been for yourself?
It's a very good day. The good weather in Scotland, you never usually see that, so good result. Where Ann Weston, I think he had a bank, so I was lucky enough to get in the second, but we closed the gap to Alex. Fair enough, he's in a micro, but yeah, getting closer to the two boys at the front.
And what's your take on Alex being in a micro the day?
It was a bit strange. I saw him in the first stage and I was like, is that Alex? And then Dad said, yeah, it was. I didn't know what was going on, but then Alex said he came over and he couldn't get his car started the night before, so
it was quite a surprise for everyone.
Strange.
But certainly you were much closer to him anyway.
Still a bit faster than him in the same car, so I've a bit to go yet, but hopefully as the year goes on we can close the gap to Ryan and Alex.
Nibble away at him. So, well, as I say, it's great to have you guys coming over, and you'll be over for Kames,
Yeah.
hopefully. So, right, well, we will see you then, and a pleasant trip back. Thank you very much. Okay, now we're here now with the third overall crew today, Mikey, Dickie and Ewan Duncan. It's a bit of a while since we actually saw you on the winners and the podium, so but it's a great pleasure to have you back here. It's been a tough old day, it's been a very fast day. So Ewan, having jetted in from Norway last night and got here, how's the day gone for yourself and the team?
It's been a great day. What a really good start, very positive, no mistakes. Some nice clean driving from Mikey. It was a bit chaotic pre the rally, various issues with getting the car ready and myself getting here had a few issues, but we made it, we got a good start and something changed in the last two stages and we went extremely quick. So it's just nice to see the progression and we're getting closer to potentially winning an event now, so looking forward to the next one.
Excellent, well thank you very much Ewan. Pass over to Mikey. Okay, Mikey, it's quite well since we saw you. You've grown since then. So you reckon you're getting the hang of this IGO, certainly in the last two stages. How did it feel to you?
Just felt a lot more confident and just felt confident.
And were you conscious of doing anything different?
No, just concentrating on lines and braking points and gear changes. It all worked.
And what about input from you? And I mean, were you getting the input and were you listening to it?
Yeah, listening to all the input and confidence that Ewan has with me driving as well. So it's all really good.
So do you want to just remind us about some of the exploits during the week?
We found out on Thursday night the car needed an MOT. So we managed to get it into a garage on Friday. And it failed 5 times, and on its 6th attempt with having to buy a standard exhaust it managed to pass just, and then last night at 10:30 we were still rebuilding the competition exhaust back on the car in the middle of a road and leaving.
So you certainly didn't have your problems to look for, they were there all week for you, but a very satisfying day. I mean, you must feel the result, you know, is a reward.
So it's all hectic. Yeah, to feel that I beat Alexander on the 5th stage, it's quite good to feel that way.
Yeah. Gives you a boost.
Yeah.
And what's your take on Alexander made out in the micro the day?
It was a bit of a shock. Thought I might have a bit of an advantage. And it worked in the 5th stage, but the rest of the day just need to keep on trying. More seat time would help.
Well, that's excellent. Well, thank you very much, Mikey and Ewan, and hopefully it's the start of something we'll see you some more on the podium. Thank you very much, guys. Very impressive.